signal lost.
Live long and prosper. The image of the old man was stuck in my face for a long time. Let me add on a quote by Helen Keller, the first deafblind to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. She said, "I hope to accomplish a great and noble task, but it is my clear duty to perform every small task as if it is a great and noble task." 3 years ago, I visited an old folks' home in Klang. And there, I met Uncle Jimmy. He was 78 years old and he was in the old folks' homes for 5 years, ever since his wife passed away. As I entered his room, the pungent smell of antiseptic and urea hit my nose. Sometimes they weren't able to go to the toilet on time. And it is extremely uncomfortable to wear diapers all the time. I took my time to tidy up his room as I listened to his story. He studied up to standard 3. He was a laborer. And he told his wife that he will take massive action and he endeavors to change the situation for his family with the 3 little kids. He went out to sea. He became a sailor and he traveled around the world earning the money to feed his family. He said, "I feel so much regret that I was not with my children when they were growing up. I miss them so much when I was at sea. Life and the work was so tough, but every time I think of them, I feel the energy to keep going on. And do you know, when there were storms at sea, I feel that I cannot go back to see them anymore." I connected very well with Uncle Jimmy. We were all Star Trek fans. In the 5 years he was there, he caught up with all the Star Trek episodes on YouTube. We played checkers. He beat me at every game. I wanted to play chess with him, and I learned. There was Grand Chess Master there. Again, he beat me at every game. He told me he financed his 3 children and they completed their studies in England. The eldest was a doctor. The second was an engineer. And the third was a lawyer. In the 5 years he was there, they only visited him once. I felt so sad for him. The day went past very fast. The good time we had together with all the jokes and banters came to the end. As I was leaving, I turned back and there he was, live long and prosper. I went back and I thought, are we so busy in our life that we do not have time for our loved ones? For someone who has sacrificed so much for us to be where we are today? I endeavored to do something about it. What will you do for Uncle Jimmy? What will you do now for your parents or your loved one who were there with you when you're growing up and you need them? Will you call them and say, thank you tonight? Will you? I called Uncle Jimmy's 3 children. Leave us alone. This is none of your business. That's what I was told. I asked, I begged, and I pleaded with them. The look on Uncle Jimmy's face was precious. 3 weeks later, when I got all his family with his grandchildren to visit him, his eyes were sparkling, and his white grin was worth $1 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know someone like Uncle Jimmy? What will you do for that someone? Live long and prosper. Back to you.
Thank you, Advanced Communicator Silver, Advanced Leader Bronze Eddie Tan for his inspiring speech.